up? It's Spencer here, and had a lot of free time on my hands past couple days, and I thought I'd preoccupy myself with something interesting, so I decided to make another video for this channel, but this one's actually going to be about food for a change of pace. For this video, I've decided to take 3 of my favorite ethnic foods from different cuisines and make a video about them. But these 3 foods are really popular dishes in their respective cuisines, but they all have one thing in common, that being they're not actually from the country that they represent. If you tried to serve them there, you'd get ran out by people with pitchforks and torches. And you're probably curious what those are now, so let's get right into it with my number 1 ethnic dish not from the country it represents. Now, if you're not familiar with chicken Parmesan, it's one of my favorite dishes ever. It's, well, it looks like this. Just a piece of chicken, fried, sauce, cheese, noodles, and it's really good, but it's not Italian per se. They had something similar in Italy. It's called eggplant parmigiano. I'm probably ruining that, but that'd be the basis for the idea, but it didn't come into existence. Chicken Parmesan didn't until Italian immigrants came to the US, and there was a lot of chicken lying around, so they decided to incorporate that into their dish, which today it's a very popular Italian-American dish, but anybody who ordered that in Italy would be ran out by angry Italian grandmas. But hey, I am still going to enjoy it. Alright, let's get right into our number 2 thing. Alright, General Tso's chicken. It's very tasty, very filling, but very, very American. I mean, you can just look at it to tell the sauce. It's made from tomato products. It's very similar to just standard American sauces. The Chinese, they're not really as big into the pre-made sauces like we are. The orange chicken, the General Tso's chicken, the sweet and sour chicken. Now, I've had at least one authentic Chinese dish. It was a Peking duck, which was a duck that is filled with air so that the skin becomes crispy. It's quite delicious. But when the Chinese came here as immigrants, they developed their own food culture here. And that's where we get our General Tso's and all those other dishes that we would call Chinese, but they probably won't ever serve over there. Just like your common fortune cookie. I believe it was California where they originated, but tell that to any American and they'll tell you it is legitimately, undefiably Chinese. So let's move on to our last dish, which actually did not originate in America. Now, this is one of my absolute favorite dishes ever, but most people probably have never tasted it. It's an Indian curry dish. It's very tasty, very mild, and it's not as popular in the States as it is in Britain. Some people would even consider it one of their national foods, and they're not wrong, because it was Indian chefs who came over from India that invented the dish. But strictly speaking, it's not from India. You wouldn't see it served there, but you know, I wouldn't mind going to a pub in England and getting me a nice bowl of Tikka Masala like they've been making it there for generations. And all these foods, they're created by people who came from there, and their influence is obviously from those countries, but I mean, you'd have a hard time convincing natives from those countries that that food has anything to do with their own. But you know what? This land is a great melting pot, and I'm glad we have all these American twists on classic recipes, and I hope to discover more. I mean, to me, they're not inauthentic, they're fusion. So thanks for watching, and yeah, have a good day.